Hi, welcome to another episode of Silver Fox Scotland. Now, we all know the furore going on over Neil Gray and his freebies with regards to chauffeur-driven limousines, taking them to football matches and parties and all sorts of wonderful things outside of his political remit. He has his ministerial things and duties he has to do, fair enough. But football on a Saturday afternoon? Don't think so. Going to the golf on a Sunday afternoon to see the final of the Open? Don't think so. Not your remit, not your job. Keep your nose out of it and stop wasting public money on your own self-aggrandisement. However, it's been revealed that he is far from the worst of them. Maree Todd, who is the sports minister, has been going to music gigs. Again, not her area, not within her portfolio as a minister. And she's been taking the freebies, 21 of them. Not something she should be doing. What's worse, it's all at public expense, and she's been bringing friends, not going alone. And the friend, of course, has been subsidised and paid for by the public purse. She was at the Skerryvore gig. Like I say, music isn't her area of her responsibility, but yet she went. Public paid for it. Transport, hotel, the lot. 21 separate events over the last 3 years, and she doesn't care. She is just being like them all, greedy, grasping, and taking everything she can get. What's going on? Now, them going is bad enough, but bringing their, quote, close friends with them stinks even higher. Now, the minister all ministers, basically, there's a register where all ministers who go to these things have to say where they go, who they bring, and there's a public list. It has to be published, you see. But this one, she's bagging tickets to whatever she can get. All these things you can go. So Skerryvore, who's I think they Scottish traditional music, banging the drums, squealing the pipes, and all that. They did this gig, so she snagged these freebies. She took them, didn't put them on the engagements list, didn't say who she was going with. Dearie me. Now, of course, she does represent a Highlands constituency, and so I presume this sort of music would be popular in that region. But that's fine. She can get the money out of her own purse and pay for a ticket and go. Why are the public paying for it? And who's this friend? That's all it's listed as, friend. But she's had public expensed cars, chauffeur-drivens again, to take her and a child. Is it her child? To Billie Jean King tennis competition in Glasgow in 2022. She's still going, Billie Jean King. She must be in her 70s or 80s now. As well as numerous trips to see rugby in Edinburgh, as well as the Rugby World Cup in France. Aren't you glad? I'm sure as pensioners freeze to death, they'll die cold, lonely and hungry, but safe in the knowledge that Maree Todd got to see the Rugby World Cup. I think, yes, my life, it was worth it. And the frost descends on their face. Their last thought is that greedy, grasping bint is stealing as much as she can before being thrown out of office at the next election. In total, there were 49 incidents of this, where family members, friends, companions and partners accompanied an SNP minister between 2021 and 2024. Mr. Todd was involved in half of them. Mr. Gray also took full advantage of freebies. As we've mentioned, of course, obviously he's going to the football, but it's not them going to the football that bothers me. It's the chauffeur-driven limousine. They're all in it. The Politburo of Scotland. Take, greedy, grasping, get what you can before we're thrown out of office. Let's throw them out of office dead quick. Thanks a lot. Bye.